What it do is DOA with another episode of putting shit together. Man, today we talking about Stefon Diggs. Man, I told y'all, man. I ain't tell y'all literally because I ain't do no video on it. But when all them chicks, y'all remember when all them bitches was going crazy about Cardi B ditching Offset and getting with Stefon Diggs. Man, who was out there telling these hoes not to get excited about Stefon Diggs? Nigga, it's been allegations about Stefon Diggs being a homosexual. And keep in mind, everything that I'm saying is alleged because nothing has been confirmed for fact. But we are gonna go over and dive into some allegations, recent allegations about the boy Stefon Diggs. But see, to a tuned eye like me, man, I ain't no YN, bro. I'm a OG at this point. You know what I'm saying? And a perceptive one at that. So I know a gay nigga when I see one. And bro always looked suspect to me, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? He always looked suspect to me. You got a few kind of gays. I'ma just tell y'all this. You of course got the ones who's real sassy and kind of flamboyant and it's kind of easy to tell that they gay. You got, at this point we got people who's go as far as to men dressing like women, and then you got everything on that end of the spectrum where men act real effeminate and shit like that. Well, on the other side of the spectrum of the gay nigga spectrum, you have these niggas who is fucking everything with two legs. And that's Stefon Diggs. That's his end of the spectrum. He got this, I guess, rapport of being some kind of playboy. We all saw him on a boat with Cardi B and them other bitches, and he called himself the Candy Man, and he was, acting real suave. He got all the bitches around him, and this is a lot of times a precursor of a nigga being gay. Cause niggas be having sexual addictions. And like I said, you got a nigga who'll fuck anything with two legs, and that be Stefon Diggs. And I do mean anything. So a lot of times you got these pretty boy type niggas who all the women want, and they got something going on in their head where I guess they're somewhat bored with women and they secretly like men, but since women like them so much, they'll fuck them too. You know what I'm saying? That be a Stefon Diggs type nigga, but his preference seems to be men, allegedly. And I always kind of saw that in Stefon Diggs. But beyond that, they did an interview of his teammates when he was at the Vikings, and they asked everybody, wasn't he at the Vikings? Was that the Vikings he was with? Pretty sure that was the Vikings. Whatever team he started off with. And they was asking everybody, who would you not want your daughter around? Or who wouldn't you want your sister around? I think it was their daughter. And they all said Stefon Diggs. That was a red flag in itself. Even if, let's say, he wasn't a homosexual, but he just a nigga who's out here that will try to fuck anything, all the women. Like, bro, that's a red flag in itself, man. Like, I love women, but bro, all of them ain't that enthralling. And you can be pretty and still not be a catch. So if a nigga just out here trying to knock down everything he see, that's a problem in itself. And it's usually the problem that I just touched on, which is that niggas will fuck anything walking, and that be women or men. But we gonna get into the reading of these allegations that came out about Stefon Diggs, and I want to say shout out to It's On Site TV for bringing this information forward. But we gonna go ahead and read it. According to an incident report filed with Montgomery County Police, Christopher Blake Griffith accused NFL star Stefon Diggs of drugging, sexually assaulting, and robbing him on May 22nd of 2023. Griffith further alleged Diggs later conspired to have him killed to prevent his gay/bisexual secrets from being exposed after Griffith claims he denied his sexual advances. In the report, Griffith states Stefon Diggs drugged and sexually assaulted me on May 22nd, 2023, and then 1 week later he conspired to have me killed on May 29th, 2023 to suppress his gay bisexual secrets from becoming exposed after I denied his sexual advances and now knew his secret. He also alleged Diggs offered him candy. There go that Candyman shit he was doing on the yacht throughout the night, which he later realized was laced with drugs. That candy, quote unquote, drug he gave me made my pupils so big I couldn't even see my eye color, made my skin tingle to the touch, made my body pulsate to music, increased my sex drive in intense form, made it hard for me to form words into sentences, amongst other things. Where are we at? Griffith said once back at Diggs' residence, Diggs put his arm around me, put his tongue in my ear in a kissing fashion while whispering to me to come to his room. The report further claims Griffith was later confronted, robbed of jewelry and belongings worth an estimated $300K to $500K, and pressured by others to corroborate a false narrative. Griffith also alleged Diggs is operating a sex ring out of his residence and compared his assistant, Lindsay Bolin, to Ghislaine Maxwell, writing that she practices witchcraft on the sexual subjects to prepare them for Stefon. These are allegations from an incident report. They have not been proven in court, and Stefon Diggs has not been convicted of any crime related to these claims. So I guess that's the dude right there. But it's interesting that they said that that his assistant was practicing witchcraft. And there goes your connection to one Cardi B, man. And it's interesting that these dudes, to reach these heights that they get into, and Stefon Diggs, of course, is a football player, so it's some athleticism and training and things going into the heights that he's reached in the NFL. But when you cross over into that celebrity realm and you with a known musician and a celebrity musician or whatever, man, it's usually some witchcraft involved. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we know it's alleged, but these things just kind of go hand in hand. And I just want to say to all the bum bitches who believe that Cardi B had leveled up by leaving Offset and getting with this goofy ass gay ass nigga, ha! Like, I laugh in your face like this shit's retarded, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I said earlier, it wouldn't take nothing but a short look into the people that surrounded Stefon Diggs to see that he was not a better catch than Offset. They say Offset was cheating. He very well probably was. But what we know about Stefon Diggs is he was going to be cheating as well. If all the niggas who you share a locker room with say they wouldn't have you around their sister, bro, there's obviously something wrong with this nigga. But then you scoop them up like you have hit the lottery. Like, bitch, you hit the dumb lottery. You know what I'm saying? And of course that shit didn't last long. But one thing we know, like, bro, you not gonna be able to hold down no gay nigga like that. That's another thing. You ain't gonna be able to hold a gay nigga down. So, you know, I can't wait to see where these allegations end up going and what the follow up is to all of this. Of course, I'm going to be reporting on it. I'm going to keep y'all abreast of the situation. As always, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Smash that subscribe button if you ain't already subscribing, bro. We getting our shit together. League of Shadows, we on the takeover. And as always, man, leave your comments in the comment section so we can get a little discussion going via text. You know what I'm saying? And as always, it's peace and love. Love and light, wisdom and insight, man. DOA. We're putting shit together to the next episode. Peace.